Hey out there, all my foodie cuties. It's been a minute, but we're back. Welcome to another edition of Serving It Up with your girl, moi, Shay Marie. Hey guys, so here I am. How have y'all been? I know it's been a while. We ain't did a video in about a month, a little over a month, y'all. It's been crazy. Everybody's been asking where we've been at, but I'm back. I'm back, me and y'all, and I got a good one for you guys too. I'm getting ready to build this tower, so I want to thank Chef Chris. I don't know if anybody knows him. I don't know his handle, but it's a chef called Chef Chris, and I seen this tower. He did this tower, so I'm getting ready to do my own tower, and we have a good meal. So the way I'm going to build my tower is I have some asparagus, I have some salmon for my husband's plate, a lobster tail for my plate, some scallops. Over here, I've already been boiling my potatoes because we're going to do some fresh homemade mashed potatoes for everything to set on for the base, for the mountain of it. And we're going to have over top of it a honey bourbon glaze. So we got our honey, we got our bourbon. Y'all, this is really getting ready to be good. This is really going to be a good recipe. Sounds yummy, don't it? Oh, and we have some steak too, but I got that over there sitting and settling right now. So, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So let's just jump on into this. I'm going to pan-sear my husband's salmon because he doesn't like seafood. I got the lobster tail and scallops, and he gets the steak and salmon. So we're going to pan-sear that just to get a good crispy skin, but then it's just going to go in the oven to cook off. So I'm going to go ahead. I got some butter and a little oil. I like to mix it in there with the butter and oil. And like I said, we have some fresh asparagus, so I'm going to go ahead and get them together. The oven is already preheated to 400. So let's get in on this meal, you guys. I missed y'all. So I got some pink Himalaya salt, and I already melted some butter for the asparagus, and got a little olive oil in there too. So got the pink Himalaya salt, some black pepper. So you like it. And I'm going to put just a little garlic powder on mine because I love that flavor. Garlic and butter together. But we're not going to do too much to this, you guys, because that honey bourbon glaze, oh my goodness, it's going to set it off. So we're just going to get it all mixed up. With all that seasoning, I'm going to spread them out. And they're going to go in the oven, and we're going to roast those. Let me get that together. Spread that out. And I'm going to sit this to the side because they don't need that much time. You know what, you guys? I'm going to go and put it up in there. I just take them out. So those are going in the oven, guys. Those are going to go get roasted off. So now what we're going to do is go and season our salmon. And a lobster. Just a little bit. And what I actually want to do is, though, you guys, I want to put a little bit of butter on my lobster, and I'll season a little bit. And on my salmon, I know I said a little bit, but honey, a butter lover, so we're going to do a lot of it. Now, got that fire going. Just a little bit of both of these, you guys. Give your arm a good workout. Cracking this. Oh, it's going to be good. Put garlic powder on that. On both of these. Telling y'all. I've been waiting on this meal all day, and I've been waiting to make you guys something. We have been gone. I'm going to flip my salmon over real quick because what I'm doing is giving the skin a good crust. I like to keep the skin on, so we're going to just do that on the back and make it skin a little crispy. And I'm only going to put it in the pan for a little bit with the skin side down, just to crisp up that skin. So here we go. We are ready. Listen to that good sizzle. Listen to that good sizzle, you guys. Alright, so everything's prepped here. I got my potatoes here. I'm going to go ahead and start the front burner so we can go ahead and have our honey glaze, our honey bourbon glaze already together for all of this food. So what you're going to need is 3 good tablespoons of brown sugar. 1, 2, and 3. Put that on out the way. Then we're going to get us 3 tablespoons of butter. About 3 there. I'm going to do a little bit more. So say 4. Say 4 for me, you guys. Check on this salmon. The object is just to get the skin crispy. And then it's going straight to the oven with the lobster tail because it needs about 12 to 15 minutes. About 12 minutes, and both of them have the same cook time. So now we wait for our butter and stuff to melt down. For this, you want to get this real good. Alright guys, I got some of this going in here. This one to do. When this starts to melt, you want to keep whisking it around so it doesn't get stuck to your pan. Alright, you guys, that's it for that salmon. That is it for that salmon, and that skin feels quite crispy. So I'm going to go on and put it back over here, and we're going to stick these two in the oven for about 12 minutes. That's all we need for that. All right, the next step, we're going to go on and do these mashed potatoes, get them beat up, and I'll be right back, guys. All right, so we have drained our potatoes, and I don't have a potato masher, so I'm old school in this. I'm going to start with a spoon and then maybe hit it with the whisk or whatever. But I had 4 medium to large russet potatoes in here, cubed up and stuff, and just boiled them up till they were soft. So I put my butter in there already. May need a little bit more. I'm going to go in with my scallions. Oh, that's going to be good, you guys. Hope I can see that really well. You're going to go in with a lot of scallions. That's going to make it really good. You're going to go in with some black pepper, of course. Check on your butter and your brown sugar. You don't want that to get all messed up. And I'm going to use regular salt for this. And some more garlic. I'm going to move that back there while I'm doing this for nothing to burn. I won't get no candy. I won't start making candy. A little garlic powder. We're going to sit there and see how that looks. And we get us a little milk up in here. First, actually, I'm going to put some sour cream in here, you guys. Make your potatoes really creamy. That's 2 good tablespoons of sour cream right there, guys. And then I'm going to add a little milk. Right about 1/4 cup right there. We'll start with that. I'll get the mix. This is old school way, you guys. Old school. These potatoes are so creamy and so good. The chunks out, I like to leave a few chunks in mine. I like to taste that potato in there. Oh, don't that look good? Ain't nothing better than homemade mashed potatoes. I don't make them quite often. It's easier using the box, but when I do, they're good. So at this point, they're pretty good, you guys. They're beat up enough, so we're going to taste these. Make sure it's seasoned right. Need some more salt. A little more garlic. I might add some more pepper up in there too. And let me tell y'all, when this bourbon glaze hits this, the juices from that running from your meat when it hits these mashed potatoes. Ooh, you know what I'm saying about it? Anybody wants to try these recipes? This recipe in particular, because you know it's got a few little steps in there, you know, and that kind of makes people scared when it has these many steps. Just comment if you have any questions. We watch the page in the comments a lot, so let me know if you got any questions. Okay, you guys, potatoes are done. Potatoes are done. So we're gonna go on and get to this glaze. All right, you guys, so we got our butter and our sugar melted down. So what we're gonna do is bourbon. That's about 2 tablespoons of bourbon, maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. You want to get that all whisked together. I turn my fire down. My burner down a little bit. And you want to just cook this until you feel like your alcohol is cooked out. I would say maybe about 12 to 15 minutes. If that. Less than that, actually. But you want to whisk it. Get your sugar broke up in there. Because we're going to go in with some honey in a little while. And if you're making more than 2 plates than what I'm making, you might want to amp up the ingredients so you can have enough to cover everybody's plate. Alright, so I'm going to whisk this up, and in a minute I'm going to go in with about 3 tablespoons of honey, and I'll be back. Alright, guys, so it is time for our steaks to go on the griddle. As you can see, we got that all warmed up and stuff. It is ready. And I have some Angus sirloin. My husband likes sirloin, so I got us some Angus sirloin, and our glaze is finished. So now I just keep this on low until the rest of the food gets done. So I'm going to go ahead and put me some good old pepper on here. The other side, I already put some little salt on it earlier and pounded it out, tenderized it a little bit, because I like to put some seasoning on and tenderize after I put my seasoning on, so I can pound all that good stuff in there. So the other side already has some good stuff on there. So little garlic powder, and I'm also using regular salt on these steaks too. Some things I can't use the pink Himalayan salt on. So we're also going to do just a little regular salt on this too. It's already got a little salt pounded into it on the other side. And these things are ready to go. I'll just lay them across like this. Get that heat up a little bit because I turned it down. And we're going to get these steaks done. Our salmon and everything. My salmon and my lobster tail is looking good. The last thing we'll have to do is our scallops over here. As y'all know, they don't take too long. So while the steak is resting, we'll go ahead and do our scallops, pan-sear our scallops. And then we're going to build this thing out for you guys. I think y'all going to like it. Give me a minute. All right, guys. So we are back, and look at these steaks. They are looking beautiful, and they are finished. This meal is just about done, you guys. Only thing left is the scallops. This meal really is about a 30-minute meal, but with prep time, we're going to say an hour. Just depends on how fast you cut your stuff up and all of that. But yes, these steaks are looking beautiful. So while they're sitting here resting, we're going to go ahead and go into our scallops. All right, let's get into this scallops right here. So we're going to go on and hit it. Hit them like this. And there you go. Some cracked pepper. Got garlic already, so I'm going to flip them over and hit them on the other side too. As you can hear, our butter and oil. I got a teaspoon of oil and 2 tablespoons of butter in it. Alright. And cracked pepper. What we're going to do is I'm going to turn this down a little bit because I'm going to put a couple of teaspoons of garlic in there. I like to taste that garlic in my seafood. Turn that oil down a little bit because we don't want our garlic to burn instantly. Y'all know how quick it likes to do. That's 2 teaspoons. Get that good aroma going for that real good. Now that fire is good and hot, we're going to go ahead and get a good sear on this. I just got 4 because my husband doesn't eat this type of seafood. He's weird down. I don't know what's wrong with him. So turn it back up a little bit. And after it gets this good searing on there, I am going to go in with maybe a 1/4 cup of Chardonnay. White wine. Any white wine you want. Roll a thumb. Make sure it's something you like to drink if you're going to cook your food in it. So we're going to get them scallops going, and then we're going to throw, after they get seared on both sides, we're going to go in with some Chardonnay for about a minute, 2 minutes, just to get that flavoring in there, and I'll be back. So yeah, so we got our scallops done, well my scallops done, and the glaze is done. The salmon and the lobster tail is warming in the oven. So you guys, I got a treat for y'all. When I come back, this tower will be built. I don't have a name for this recipe. I just call it the tower. So when we come back, you guys, y'all going to see the tower. And hopefully we'll be able to eat it all. But I'm sure we're not going to be able to eat it all. And I'm sure I got some hungry crumb snatchers that'll help me eat mine. So when I come back, this thing is going to be built. And it's going to be looking good. And you're going to want to do it yourself. See you in a minute. All right, it is time to plate these. I know I said that I was going to have them built when I came back, but I actually want to let y'all see me building them. I think some people would want to see the actual build. So we got our plate set out, and I'm going to get to building. So I'm getting ready to do this now, y'all, because we're ready to eat. All right, so we're going to start with the potatoes first. That's the first thing that goes in our towers. So we got our yummy, delicious potatoes, and they are going in now. So we're going right in the middle. Clean it up, ladies and gentlemen. Clean it up. Gets a good heaping potatoes. Good heaping potatoes. And plus my man loves to eat. So make it look, tower it up. And we're going to this other plate. Let me move this fork out the way. I'm trying to get it where you guys can see everything I'm doing. Now this is probably my plate, and y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know, I ain't getting ready to eat all this stuff. But we don't want to leave none. We don't want to leave none. So give that man, and plus all this stuff is gonna get all that smashed down. Oh, those potatoes look good. They look good. Yeah, so every time that I add something, I add some of the glaze too, you guys. This is very important because you want every last little bit to be able to get a little bit of this glaze. Every part of this tower, get a little bit of this glaze. So every time I put something new on here, we're going to get a little glaze on it. There we go. Next up is going to be our asparagus. And so what we're going to do with our asparagus, I picked up 2. I'm going to lay that nice and pretty like that. Get you good 4 or 5 on them. Yes. Lay them out. What's that? That's that 5. I'm going to give them 1 more. That's a man. And I don't want to hear nothing about the asparagus ain't crispy. We don't like it like that, y'all. This is how we like it. So, cook y'all's how y'all like, and I'm going to cook mine's how we like it. Okay? And yes. Y'all, I'm kind of anal about symmetrical, and I guess I should have cut them where they all be the same size. So, got some for mine. Ooh, I'm ready for this already. Now my husband, he don't like asparagus too much, you guys. So I think I'm gonna put me some extra ones on there for myself. I love asparagus. Yes, it's looking pretty. It's looking real pretty. It's looking like a tower. Now we're not gonna put glaze on these, you guys. We don't need glaze on those. All right, now to the good stuff. Bring out this meat. Yes, now we got our steak. I'm handsy. I'm not cooking for no one. I'm cooking for myself right now. And these steaks are ginormous. Look at that. Look at that. I should have had them. That one look bigger. Yes, them steaks are ginormous. Excuse me, mess. Excuse me, mess. Now this one actually does get some glaze. You want to put some glaze over your steak too. That in there real good. Every piece of meat is going to get this lovely, lovely bourbon glaze. All right, a little bit more. That goes over, and we got enough glaze to do that. That goes overboard. Yes. Now we're going to go on to the other meat. That beautiful salmon and that lobster tail. My lobster tail is kind of small, smaller than I like, but we're gonna work with it. And look at that skin, you guys, crispy. Ouch, this is hot too. This is hot. Right on top of there, yes. Back to the glaze. Back to the glaze. Look at that, you guys. A little extra over here on your tail. And I actually did glaze the lobster tail and the salmon a little bit after it got done and put it back in the oven before it could stick to it. Yes. Okay. Now for the final part for me is the scallops. He doesn't like them, but I love them. Put me 2 on each side here. Ooh-wee. Get some of them juices off of there. That's that good butter and stuff. And I'm going to put me a little glaze on my scallops. Did you fall down? Did you fall down? You need to be picked back up for the pretty picture. Oh, that one don't want to go in the pretty picture. Let's put that right there and see what we can do about this stubborn one. Now, you don't want to go. Can't be cute because he can eat anyway. Put some on these other 2 over here. And if you want to be fancy, I guess you can just drop you some little drips around your plate to be fancy. There you go. Let me get his little plate together. Because he'll be like, wow, you're fancier than that. Drip it around that plate. Oh, I think that looks beautiful. And last but not least, fresh parsley from my garden, guys. I'm a gardener now, farm to table. So, some fresh parsley from Shay Marie's garden. Man, it's kind of sticky from that glaze, but look at this. And parsley, everybody knows parsley makes everything look pretty. A little bit more for the plate, just for presentation and pictures. Uh-oh, we'll pick that up. There we go. There we go. Get his plate together for presentation and picture. A little bit more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And I think we have us some winners. I think we have us some winners. Let me wipe my hands real quick before I can sign up out of here before we can eat. Yes. Looking beautiful. Oh, you guys. You guys. Don't get it, baby. You don't get the shot if you need to get it, honey. My baby, he's my cameraman too, y'all. Yes, I think we are looking absolutely gorgeous around here. If y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me what y'all think. We're not going to eat all this, but ooh, that looks good, baby. You take some pictures in between. Yes. Okay, so now that y'all have seen the way to build the tower, I forgot that I had these. I had made a nice little salad. This is tomatoes, cucumbers, mozzarella, fresh mozzarella, and basil salad. Really all it is. Everybody should know how to make this. Oh, it's so good too. All you do is chop up your cucumbers, your tomatoes, some mozzarella balls, some Italian dressing. I got some cracked black pepper on here. And that's pretty much it. This has been waiting in the refrigerator for us. Oh, I got fresh garlic in here too, because I love the taste of garlic. This has been waiting in the refrigerator for us all day long to eat with this beautiful meal. It's got fresh basil in it too, if I didn't say that. But yeah, that is it, guys. We are ready to eat. This is getting ready to be beautiful. So good. If you don't know, now you know. So, anyways, time for us to get up out of here. You know, seafood gets cold real quick. Look at my little glass my honey made too. Just in case y'all didn't know, it says Shea Marie. Just in case y'all didn't know, we do t-shirts too. We do little girls clothing. We have a whole line of masks and clothing. You know, check us out at Firm Prints on Facebook for right now. Or you can also comment if you want to get in on some of our t-shirts and some of our merch that we have. We have this. But look at this cute little glass. Look at that. So we're going to have us some Chardonnay with our meal. And I hope somebody makes this. I hope somebody tweaks this. Tell me what you did differently. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like. If there's a recipe you want to see me do, just comment it in below. And also, make sure y'all follow us. Subscribe to this channel. Send us to some friends. Send this link to some friends for they can subscribe to this channel if they some foodie cuties like us. Look us up on Instagram at Serving It Up with Shea Marie. And Snapchat. Snapchat is Serving It Up with Shea Marie also.
Chef Shea Marie.
Two C's, y'all. Chef Shea Marie is on Snapchat. Follow us there. Follow me at Shea Marie on Facebook, or also if you're in local area with us, look us up at SheaMarie.com. Google us, and we cater. We do private chef. We do meal preps. We do weddings party. We do DJing. We do a whole lot of things. So look us up. But you guys take a look one more time at this meal, and we get ready to get into it. My smorgasbord of a tower. There's no name to it. We don't have a name. We should really name this probably. Hey, you guys, if y'all can think of a name, please think of a name for us. And I'm sorry, I had to go low to get the camera to come back up here. But yeah, think of a name for this little food. But I just call it the tower. And we're ready to eat the tower. But again, sorry we've been away for so long. I missed you guys. I hope y'all missed me. But we're out. We got to go. Thank you for tuning in, my foodie cuties. Bye.
Subscribe.